Tony Franceschi here. Just got back from the Shasta WWBT tournament Pro-Am, where I was fortunate enough to take 5th place. Just was in here cleaning up the boat, my equipment, and thought I'd give a recap on the event, what I did during the event, and basically how the event went. First of all, let me start off by saying if you haven't considered fishing the Wild West Bass Trail, you need to do it. The tournament was run awesome, big turnout, great paybacks. The staff really cares about the anglers, and they're really putting together something that's special for the West Coast. So don't miss out on the next one. Make sure you sign up. It's a great event, and a lot of good people fishing it, and everybody had a really good time. Seemed like there was a lot of happy faces around, and it was good to see some anglers that we haven't seen in quite a while out on the water competing again. So after 2 difficult days of practice, I decided to focus on the main lake where the water was clearer. I basically had 4 areas that I had waypointed where I got multiple bites. One area in particular, I caught a little bit better quality fish, so that's where I decided to start on the first day. On the first day, by the time I left that first area, both myself and my co-angler had our limits. And we went to one other area, one other waypoint, spent some time there, and we were able to cull a little bit, that's where we ended the day. And I ended up with about 9 1/4 pounds, put me in 26th place, so you could tell it was a tough bite. On day 2, I decided to go back to that area, and the bite was a little bit slower. It wasn't as fast paced, but the quality was better. And I ended up staying on that first spot the entire day, and was able to catch a little over 11 1/2 pounds, which put me in 5th place. So the way I did it was every fish, it was actually really simple. Every fish that I caught in the tournament, I caught on a wacky rig Senko. It was a 5-inch Senko in green pumpkin, and it was rigged wacky style with a nail weight in the head. And I fished from 15 to 30 feet. Most of the bites seem to come in that 20 to 23, 24 foot range. Most of the quality bites. So again, a 5-inch green pumpkin Senko rigged on a Gamakatsu wacky hook. I was using a Dobbins 742 spinning rod and a Daiwa ballistic spinning reel with 20-pound P-line braid and 8-pound P-line fluorocarbon leader. And with this combination, I was able to really get a good feel of that bait on the bottom, even in the wind. And that was key, because some of the bites were really subtle, and when you picked up, you felt pressure. And one of the keys with the rod was that the tip was light enough that when I did feel that pressure, I was able to actually pull up on that fish just a little bit, just to feel whether or not it was a fish or it was the bottom in the rocks. And because of that tip, there was just enough give in that tip that the fish seemed to hold on to that bait instead of spitting it out. It wasn't like I was creating anything unnatural to them. So I was able to probably hook a few more fish that way. A lot of the guys were saying that the fish were biting funny during the tournament, and that they lost a lot of fish. They didn't hook up a lot of fish because of that. So I really feel like that helped quite a bit. And again, the sensitivity with the braid and with the 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, I think, helped as well. But that's really about it. Very simple, like I said, 5-inch Senko, rigged wacky style, nail weight in it, anywhere from 15 to 25, 30 feet of water. That's how most of the bites came. So it was a great event. And once again, if you're thinking about fishing or competing this year, give WWBT a look. They're putting on great events, awesome payouts, and the competition is fierce. So hope to see you out there at the next one, and that's how I did it.